Hello, welcome to my Mirkwood. Just want to fight a conquer. Last time we took eastern Muscoliad, and well, it was quite a nice battle with the catapults, slaughtering them heavily. Now there is one problem. Now we do have to worry about Mordor still being holed up in Dolambrat, although I'm not sure that under siege. You see it under siege? It is under siege. Okay, I didn't notice that yet. So it's under siege by something, so it might fall, considering there's an Nazgul side. It is not. Yeah, it's not. Because I checked it out. I know this is Nazgul's side. Because he's the one that took it, for God's sake.
Get ready for fighting!
I mean, we don't know he's still inside, but he might be still inside. Now, we are not sure if Mordor dies, that armies will spawn here. So what I will do is I will move my army here and actually go check for them. Because it could be the wandering armies that might pop up, considering the fact. Let's get my armies in here, all of them. Let's come out that there is.
Listen up!
And let's end turn. If Mordor gets if Dormar gets taken by hopefully Dormrod or whatever, Gondor is also fine, then Mordor will be dead, or there will be a wandering nation. And we are back. Sorry about the cut there, but we'll decline this one. Is it still under siege? No, it is not. God damn it. Alright, so basically nothing has happened. So cigarette upgrade. I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be quite interesting. Right. So what do I do at this point? Now, actually I just realized this Mordor is a giant recruitment hub, to be honest. What do we do? Nah, I don't know. Do I just say, do I just call it quits and I don't look at if something happens? Or do I continue and beat up Gondor? I'm not sure, to be honest. Because Gondor will be a bloody long time and Gondor will be a horror show. Because the fact that Gondor is so big, it's gonna be bloody eons before they're gonna fall, and it's gonna take forever for me to beat them. The advantages with Gondor is I know all their lands, I know where everything lies, I know where everything is, and I can, move through it pretty quickly considering its development is pretty well. But it will take bloody forever. I could and to be honest, I'm not worried about having the manpower because Mordor is like I said, a giant recruitment hub, and I can just, pull men forward from there. I can even bring in the elite units, I only have to bring in the weak units. And if I really want to, I can still bring in stuff and go do it itself, We still have a lot of armies here, basically hang around doing nothing. And we still have a lot of, recruitment potential with Shadow Rangers and stuff like that, so we can recruit a lot of men still and basically just storm rush Gondor to some degree, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, considering. I will do one thing. No, that doesn't work. I will check out if Gondor is attempting the siege. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, what? Wait, Mordor is not dead? So they took it. So they took it. Where are they hiding? I should have known. It's not the capital. I could have done this. Huh. Where's Mordor? Where's Mordor? Can they die? I don't know. What happened to Mordor? What the hell? Okay, I'll just send a turn and see if Mordor pops up, but
come on!
What happened to Mordor? I mean, we have this over here. No, Shagrat. I mean, he's around. What the hell? I don't know.
I will speak your horrid tongue.
Where's my diplomat?
Must? Yes, my lord.
Hello.
We shall hear you out, but do not expect much.
Do you have land left? Your allies are the Hadrim tribes. You don't have any land left. You didn't have any. Ceasefire. Yeah, you don't have to give region even. You know, demand region thing. Ceasefire, request reconciliation. Give region of Barat Gudur. No, not gonna. Accept or will attack and give me the single gold coin of, I don't know, 100,000 gold. Basically, there, 10,000, 100,000 gold. There we go. It's very generous. You'll accept that. We're not gonna do it though. But we could get back into, you know, Moro's favor. What the hell happened to Moro? So I guess we'll just stand to and see what happens. What the hell? Okay. Okay, I didn't die. I'm trying to bribe that settlement. Okay. As for the dwarves, they're trying to take Gundabad back. No, Gundabad's mine, dude. I know it's where the orcs, no orcs, where the dwarves came to be. I think that's where Durin woke up, but still, nope, that's mine. And that's still gonna be mine, dude. No matter what. So is Mordor dead? Are they just not here around anymore? Or Venice Druin. Alright, so I need to figure out where the hell is Mordor. No, that's not Mordor. Where the hell is Mordor? Do they have any other settlement? Where's Mordor? I don't know where Mordor is. Mordor. They have 0 territories. They're broke. They have no population. Their overall is completely destroyed, and they have some military ranking left. You know, in the form of, you know, these guys.
I'm gonna stick you.
Do I need to kill these guys?
Listen up.
I mean,
Get ready for fighting. Regroup, you louts.
is that it? I just need to kill those guys, and Mordor is, you know, okay. So I need to figure this out. All right, so toggle foe. Can no evil faction kill Mordor? Is that impossible? Or is the only way to kill Mordor by literal extermination, you know, with the ring? You know, that also might be it. You know, only the ring could destroy Mordor. That actually might be the correct thing. So I'm just looking for any Mordor any Mordor forces that might be around somewhere. Huh. Farak, faction leader.
I do not seek trouble.
But yeah, there's nothing. There's literally nothing here. Wait, is that over? Well, no, those are Missy Mountains. That's me. That is Linden. They have nothing. They only have Forrodway. They even don't have this. So they have nothing. He's dead. The Dark Lord's dead. Well, no. Mordor is dead, except those 2 units that I basically am, you know, looking at right now. Anything else here? No. What the hell? I guess we just have to figure this one thing out, and if it, well,
Listen up.
if Mordor dies after this, well, so be it. What the hell? Yeah, we're able to kill those off, so see you on the battlefield.
The upper hand in this battle.
Alright, so if Mordor doesn't die after this, so what I will do is basically, okay, say screw it, and I'm gonna end it, because there's no point to it. Like I said, the campaign, I will talk about it later. Let's just, you know, run these guys over first, shall we? We'll run this Mordor guards into smithereens, and then we can go after. There we go. Lost more than half their units. I could fight it straight up, but I'm not gonna. They are effective against mounts, I believe. Are they effective against cavalry? Yeah, they're skilled against mounts. So. Because they have some form of pikes, you know. Not to the biggest degree, but they have some of it. Run them over. Now end it. Boom. Now my Nazgul dies. Imagine that. I don't think he's gonna die. He has gotten worse than this. You would think that these guys would die, but they're not dying. Well.
Only half the enemy force, and the battle is very much in our favor.
Just want to crush
Victory will be
those.
ours. Our army is tiring.
Don't care. Kill them all. None should escape here. I'm not risking it. None will escape this day.
We await your command.
Alright, kill all the last orcs in Mordor. Well, I'm orc, but yeah. The last Mordor Allegiance orc. There we go.
We await your command.
They're celebrating, and all of them are dead. See you guys back in the video. And you go guys. Good. So yeah, we'll just now end the turn. We can move. No, I'll add money. Oh yeah, that's because of the camp sack. Okay, the sacking of the camp. That's why it adds money. Alright, so we'll just wait one turn and see what happens. If nothing happens, well, I can't kill Mordor. Mordor is immortal. Sauron is immortal, and well, was to be expected. I could request a reconciliation, but yeah. Actually, we're gonna do that.
Untrustworthy foe. What lies do you bring us then? You must think us Mirkwood. Foolish to suggest this. Many thanks. Farewell to you.
Facility cease, and you've been reconciliated. Reconciled, or whatever you pronounced. Ha. There is nothing left of you anyway, to be honest.
To open negotiations.
But let's end turn, see what happens. And we are back. I decided not to show it anyway. But however, the end turn, well, nothing special. Gondor is just growing its armies because it can. And Mordor still exists.
At your service.
Mordor is still around, but I'm not sure what's up with them. Actually, I don't even know where the diplomat at the moment. I think his diplomat also decided to just say, okay, screw you. Yeah, Mordor is still alive as a faction. Huh. Enemy Shadow of Mordor. So Mordor cannot be killed by the regular means anymore. They need to be killed with the ring, it seems. Ha. That's interesting. Well, I guess we'll call the end of the campaign here. Where do I create unit angled unit and garrison. Probably, oh yeah, probably because they got attacked in the end term, I guess. We saw everywhere siege going on. Alright, so let's figure out what happened. First of all, let's start what I did. If I remember it all correctly, it's been so long. So basically we started by going in to kill the elves, which was very easy and fast. We went for the elves, then we took Vale of Anduin, which was also very easy. Tranduil, Dale, Hawksmith Mountains in the meantime also were bought off, I guess. And then basically after Dale we decided to go after the Vale of Dorwinion, which is also very easy because they were in the war with Rune, and Rune was starting to win against them because, well, Rune weren't fighting the Dwarves of Erebor and weren't fighting Dale anymore because I had taken care of them. After the large invasion of Rune, which took me very long time to prepare, it took me like, what, 30 turns to prepare, which was ridiculous, but hey, so be it. I did prepare for it, so yeah.
Objective complete.
I decided to betray Mordor, and that basically is it. The entire Mordor, saga. It was pretty quick, to be honest, and very brutal. Lots and lots of dead bodies on both sides, but hey, it was nice to see. Nothing really special. That's about what really happened between us. Let's look at the other faction, which is more important. The most surprising faction to me would be Khans. I mean, Khan did really well, considering the fact that they normally never end up anywhere. So they actually managed to get to Gondor for once, and not sit in their lands doing nothing, which is kind of interesting. But I think that's what you change of the AI. They did become a little bit better on that, which is good. They're actually useful now. It does make Gondor to worry about more. If you play as Gondor, an actual player, you'll have more forces to worry about. But then again, personally, it is really easy to deal with those forces. If you play Gondor, there's 3 points you must hold. this, Minas Morgul, and the Mornom. Control those 3 locations and you'll have no problem. You also might think like, oh yeah, Fanuland and all that stuff, and Lin here. Yeah, it's true, they can go from there, but most of the AI doesn't really care for that, and they will go after Tyr Etrate and Minas Morgul and Mornon. Minas Morgul, Mornon to box in Mordor and get them stuck in there and destroy them, and basically Tyr Etrate to bottle up Harad and of course Kant teams right now. I guess Umbar as well, but Umbar will come by sea, so you can't really stop them no matter what. Alright, so for the rest, look at Harad. Harad actually done jack all. They've literally only took their basic lands. They took some of the coast here, which could have been part of Umbar, but mainly they did nothing. Most of the spoils they should gain actually has been taken by Khan, so yeah, no big deal. They even lost land to Umbar, which is kind of normal because Umbar is like literally, where is it? Yeah, Umbar is literally normally closest to this. Although I think they moved this. I think they moved this little fort, this little land. There it is. Yeah, Karachme. They moved it. It used to be a bit different at a different location. It used to be like over here, you know, very to the west of it. But yeah, they moved it a bit. So it keeps moving around that area, so I'm not really sure. I mean, it's not really a good area, although it does give a lot of money. If it really weirdly it does give us crap ton of money, weirdly enough. Let's make for weird borders over here. What can I say? Whatever, no big deal. Umbar has, well, they, as far as I know, they took Linden, but it's been taken back. So they've been busy. They've done some stuff, so no big deal. Let's look at Gondor. Gondor has done fairly well. They kept Mordor at bay. It was basically the stalemate here, nothing special. They basically kept their lands, their core lands intact. They even took the Lombards recently, so yeah, so they are gaining power. They are definitely strong, but they're not strong enough. The Lombrad itself, the Lombrad is destroyed due to the fact they just lost the Lombrad to Gondor, so the Lombrad is not a powerhouse. It cannot do much. It will, you know, not be able to do much in the end. Let's look at Enedwaite. Enedwaite was doing bad as far as I know from the start, but they seem to have recovered quite a bit. They seem to have taken a lot of the, you know, the rebel areas over here that normally is taken by Isengard, and you know does pretty well considering. But yeah, they're not really, you know, winning. And actually, Gondor is starting to push over here against Rohan, and against Enedwaite. So Enedwaite is in trouble because they are being boxed in by some powerful, powerful armies from the elves, Bree, and of course Gondor looming in. Because Gondor has 2 ways to go: either go through the south. Actually, I have 3 ways to go. Go through me, which they're not gonna. They go to Khand and Harad, which they might, but they're not gonna. Or they can go to Enedwaite, which is more easy and probably the best. But yeah, let's look at Isengard. Isengard has done jack all. They have literally been sitting at their core lands, the 3 lands over here of Grenad and Isengard itself, but they've got not even up the starting mat. They've even taken Hornburg, and Rohan is firmly in place. Although Rohan was doing bad, I remember at the start, but they seem to have recovered quite well to some degree. I mean, they've been roaming around here trying to fight me, I guess, for, I don't know, 50 turns or something like that, but they haven't done anything worthwhile. They've lost also their main faction leaders, I believe, because I saw it happening. Like, they lost a lot of, you know, kings. So they're not sure what king they're on currently, but it's definitely not Theoden or Theodred anymore, that's for sure. Dunland, they did really well in the early game. They were pushing very hard against Bree and against Enedwaite, and I believe they were actually killing Enedwaite completely.
Which
really surprised me.
Not an
but they stopped their halt, and basically they stopped. Nothing special happened. Let's look at Misty Mountains. Misty Mountains did pretty well, actually. Did really good. The only problem with Misty Mountains is that I, you know, bought all their lands. I bought all of their lands, and well, they even got Imladris as a vassal, which still doesn't make any sense to me, considering that Imladris should be able to clean them up in seconds, but hey, apparently they are a vassal, and they're doing pretty well, even though they lost half the lands to me, and lost of it was rich, like Dane's Hall, Gundabad, Zakala, and of course, you know, Khazad-dûm, which is all the mountainous areas. They only have the small villages and of course their capital, which I can't buy, so that's kind of sad. Let's look at Erdlewin, the dwarves of Erdlewin. Erdlewin did pretty well. They've actually destroyed Angmar, which is impressive. They actually destroyed Angmar recently, which is not something I expected. So yeah, they're pretty well. They got most of the Northlands, but that's about it. You know what the AI wants to get, basically. Let's look at Dunedain. Dunedain held to their core lands. They're not really having trouble. They have some trouble with Farron's, whatever his name is. They're probably fighting against the Misty Mountains and doing fairly shit about it. But yeah, they're holding on to their lands of Amanzul and stuff. So I guess they're not losing it for now, at least. And of course, their capital here, which is no longer their capital. Oh, this actually belongs to the Misty Mountains. Interesting. Bree has done well, as Bree does. Sit in lands. Fairly always, do really well. As far as I know, Bree always. I always hear people say Bree is always so bad and gets completely crushed by everybody. To be honest, Bree always seems to be getting on top on my end. I'm not sure what's up with that. And of course, the elves of Linden, which are, well, they never do anything. Their AI is still complete trash. Personally, I think they should be pushing against Enedwait, but then again, Enedwait would be easily crushed by them if the AI would decide to go marching against them. But hey, so be it. Alright, so I guess that's it. And I might will ask if people do want to see the continue of Gondor and the construction of Gondor. It will be a long and tedious grind considering Gondor's size, which always is. That's the problem with Gondor. Gondor is fun and all, but Gondor's size does make it a kind of annoying. What can I say? Gondor's size makes them one of the most annoying factions to fight, because they're never ending. It's never ending factions, like Rune. Rune's size, by sheer, land, is just so annoying it will never end, so, yeah. But I will end the episode here. I will end also the campaign here, unless, asked otherwise. And what my next campaign is going to be, I'm not sure. It could be another evil faction, it might be. Considering I never really finished an Isengard campaign, and I did like Isengard. And considering I played Isengard before, I do have some efficiency trick again. I just need... Last time I do remember playing as Isengard, I only needed one pikeman unit, and I killed entire Rohan, so... Yeah, that's quite good. If you get my drift. And the defense of Isengard against the Ents will be a lot more efficient this time, because I will know what's... I will prepare for it. AKA ballistas. That's the trick. Ballistas. And, one pikeman unit can kill off entire Gondor almost. So, entire Rohan, so, yeah. Definitely a thing. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like it, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. See you then. Bye.